Hello, my friends, the Heinz Honey and Almond Cream program.
Hooray! Vote for Gracie! Vote for Gracie! She's the best little skipper in the land. Vote for Gracie! Vote for Gracie! Won't you please give this little girl a hand?
Starring George Burns and Heinz Honey, Gracie Allen, with Frank Parker, Ray Noble and his orchestra, and Truman Bradley speaking.
So vote for Gracie! She'll be the presidential racing.
100 million strong, that's right, you can't go wrong.
Thank you very much.
Hello.
Well, boys, we're back in Hollywood after the convention in Omaha, and what a time we had.
Oh, yes, wasn't it a wonderful reception?
Do you realize, Gracie, there were about 100,000 people on the street and in the station to greet you?
What about the one man that said hello to me?
Yeah, weren't you thrilled?
You said it.
You know, I love those torchlight parades and thousands of girls throwing kisses at me. Oh, that's...
Gesundheit.
Yes, well, what a kick I got, Gracie, when I saw you riding down the main street with a police escort, and Mayor Butler of Omaha sitting on your right hand, and Governor Cochran sitting on your left hand.
Oh, well, yeah, you see, it was cold and I forgot my gloves.
Well, that covers that. Did you ever see so many people in your life, Bubbles?
No, and it was the first time I ever saw a crowd bigger than I am.
Gracie, that was a beautiful dress you wore when you made your acceptance speech.
Well, I had it made especially for my campaign.
Had a pretty low cut back.
Well, I'm not like the other candidates. I believe in coming right out in the open.
Well, at least you were showing plenty of backbone.
Well, I'll tell you. I nearly didn't wait, George. You know, I never saw so many people in one place in my life, I'll tell you. The congestion was awful, and boy, what a time I had parking.
Well, now, you know, I never have trouble parking, Truman. I usually have trouble after I park, if you know what I mean.
I think I know what you mean.
You see, when I'm out driving with a boy, we just pick a spot, pull up the brake, and clutch.
Frank, by the way, what happened to you the night of Gracie's convention?
Oh, I was out all evening with a very cute girl, and did we have fun?
I see. You don't bother with conventions.
No, that's why we had so much fun.
I get it.
You know, George, my biggest thrill was to be made honorary mayor of Boys Town.
That was a thrill.
But you know, I was surprised. I couldn't find Mickey Rooney there.
Well, maybe Boys Town didn't take up his option.
Oh, don't be silly. He's too big to wear options.
Oh, yes.
Just looking at those boys, Gracie, reminded me of my childhood.
You mean the awkward age?
When you look kind of funny and the girls won't go with you. Starts at 13, you know.
When is it over?
I don't know, but I hope soon.
Mine is coming to an end next year.
Oh, I say, Gracie, I'm sorry I had to fly to San Francisco after the broadcast and missed your acceptance speech.
Ah, Ray, it was beyond description. Simply breathtaking. Thousands of people, 10 bands, people cheering, delegates from all over the country.
Oh, yes, and when Raymond C. McGrath made the nominating speech, I'll never forget it, Ray. His words are still ringing in my ears. And when he said...
Shall not speak of the qualifications of our candidate for this high office. Everyone knows the qualifications which she possesses, and knowing them are for her anyway. And so, because of these things which I have said, and because of many things which I have not said, and because of the Omaha Chamber of Commerce, and because this is the time designated for me to do so, and because I have to get back to my peanut wagon, I hereby nominate for President of the United States, Gracie Allen.
And now, the roll call of the states. States of Alabama. Hooray! States of California. Hooray! States of New York. Hooray! States of Nebraska. Hooray! States of confusion.
And now that the tears are dying down, we're about to hear the acceptance speech of our candidate, the Honorable Gracie Allen.
Ladies and gentlemen, members of the surprise party, citizens of Omaha, and friends, I want to thank you for nominating me your candidate for president. As I look around here in this Coliseum and see thousands of trusting, believing faces shining up at me with love and respect, tears come to my eyes. And you know why? My girdle's killing me. If I'm elected next November, and it's bound to come, it usually does, comes right after October, I'll be the first lady president that this country has ever had. This campaign of mine hasn't been easy. My opponents haven't given me plenty of worry. But I said to myself, Grace, I always call myself Grace when I'm talking to myself. I said, Grace, be like a tea kettle. When you're up to your neck in hot water, continue to sing. You see, when you're singing like a tea kettle, you can also let off steam at the same time. If you've listened to my opponents, you will have to admit that they have been very outspoken. And I'm the one who outspoke them. Their attacks have only made me all the prettier. The mud that they threw turned out to be beauty clay. I've been in the Library in Congress time and time again, and I want to tell you that it's a shame there isn't a good love story in the place. The newspapers have asked me what I think of the little man. Well, I think they're cute. The reason we need a woman in the presidential chair is to pave the way for other political jobs for women, such as lady senators and lady congressmen. Anybody knows that a woman is much better than a man when it comes to introducing bills into the House. Now, just look at all the famous women in history. The mother of Julius Caesar was a woman. Napoleon's wife was a woman. Why, half of the married people in the United States are women. Naturally, there are candidates running in opposition to me. Now, I have been in the city of Omaha only 3 days, and I kissed Mayor Butler twice. Can my opponents match that? Some people say to me, don't count your chickens before they're hatched, Gracie. You haven't been elected yet. Of course, there is a remote possibility of that. But should such a thing happen, I'll say what Mr. Dion said to the nurse when she told him that he was the father of quintuplets. I demand a recount. So, in conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for nominating me. Be true to yourself by being true to the surprise party. Stick with us until we get to Washington. Remember the banana. When it leaves the bunch, it gets skinned.
Well, Gracie, I'm certainly sorry I couldn't stay in Omaha to hear that speech.
Yeah, and Ray, the night of the convention, a very funny thing happened to me. I tried to get into the Coliseum, but they didn't know who I was, so they threw me out of the back door.
So I told them who he was.
That's right. And they invited me in again.
And threw him out the front door.
That's right.
How would you like to get $1's worth of hand lotion for only 49 cents? Well, that's exactly what you get in the Heinz Honey and Almond Cream Special. Only 49 cents for the big dollar-sized Heinz. What a price and what a lotion. Heinz Honey and Almond Cream brings extra creamy, extra soothing comfort to your dry, rough hands, and it's cooling to sunburned skin, too. This big money-saving Heinz Special is selling fast, so hurry. Save half price now on Heinz Big Dollar Size. Why, even at its regular price, this dollar Heinz Honey and Almond Cream is famous as the family economy bottle. It contains over twice as much lotion as the regular 50-cent bottle. And with this 49-cent Heinz Autograph Special, you also get a Gracie Allen autograph. It's on the bottle and it's detachable. Get Heinz 49-cent Special tonight and use Heinz regularly for softer, prettier hands. Remember, the big dollar bottle of Heinz Honey and Almond Cream is on sale for 49 cents for a limited time only. And now, Frank Parker. Frank sings tonight Franz Lehar's lovely melody, Yours Is My Heart Alone. Frank?
Every dream
voice whispering, I love you, my
Gracie, until I saw your convention, I didn't think a silly campaign like this would get so far. But now that we're nominated...
Don't be so plural, George.
Yeah? Well, this is no time for modesty. I feel our party needs a business leader. A person with foresight, ingenuity, brains, intelligence.
Oh, we'll have to get somebody else, George. I can't be everything.
So as your new campaign manager, I've got some ideas in my head that will lead us to victory.
Sort of a hollow victory.
That's so. Anyway, we're going to San Francisco next week. And, come in.
Good evening. I'm Ed Pettis.
What are you taking for it?
Please. I'm George Burns.
Oh, you're wanted on the phone outside.
On the phone? Say, it might be important. I'll be right back.
He's not wanted on the telephone, Miss Allen. I just wanted to bring you a message from the surprise party headquarters. I've come to tell you about one mistake in your campaign.
Well, shouldn't George hear about this?
He's the mistake. And we've got to get rid of him.
What? Have you any idea what George means to me? Have you any idea what we've been to each other? Get rid of George. How can I get rid of George? Has anybody got any ideas?
Miss Allen, you're going to San Francisco next week, and you're going to do a campaign speech and a broadcast. And we of San Francisco are very progressive. We got rid of ferry boats. We got rid of miniature golf. We got rid of horse cars. So you can certainly get rid of George. Goodbye.
Well, that's that. The question is how to get rid of him.
Now, let's see. How about throwing him off a high building?
No, he gets dizzy.
Gracie, how about drowning him?
No, he catches cold too easily.
Well, I've got a peachy one. How about giving him some cyanide pills, huh?
No, they're too fattening.
How about shooting him?
No, I couldn't possibly do that. I haven't got a license.
Oh, Gracie, I've got an idea. Let's make him think he's sick and worry him to death.
Oh, that's you.
Oh, well, here I am back again. Mr. Pettis, I was in every phone. Where's that man that was in here?
The man? What man?
The man who sent me outside.
There was no man here.
Then why did I go out?
Well, you didn't go out.
Now, wait a minute. If I wasn't here and I didn't go out, where have I been?
George, do you feel all right?
I never felt better in my life.
Frank, get him a glass of water.
I don't want any water.
Well, then why did you ask for it?
I didn't ask for
Well,
it.
then give it back to me.
I haven't got it.
Look here, George, you trying to make us think you're crazy or something?
Look, I was never saner in my life.
That's what we're worried about.
Look, we haven't got any time to lose. Now, next week we're going to San Francisco.
Oh, Gracie, when is George's birthday?
Next month.
Oh, too bad. He would have been 39.
You mean would have been 39? I will be 39.
You want to bet?
Quiet, Frank.
I'm not Frank. I'm Truman Bradley.
If you're Truman Bradley, who is this? I said, who is this?
George, where you're pointing, there's nobody there.
Now, look, folks, I've had a hectic week. And I really don't feel well.
Oh, George, you're just worrying for nothing.